Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. Today's set is going to be dedicated to... Let me pull up my little list. The Replicated Man, the Superhuman Gambit, and, if I can get to it, the 10P Tower. 10P Tower, maybe not, depending on time restraints. That being said, also...
Are you okay?
Yeah. This week's sets of Let's Plays are going to be a little bit weird because this is my first full week of where I actually have a job. I know, weird, huh? Not talking about YouTube, but so I'm trying to get used to things properly. So I have a system. This is going to be my little beta test of it. If it doesn't work out, I'll edit it around a little bit, mess it up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully things work out. That being said, let's start with the Replicated Man. As you can see, we're here in Rivet City in the science section. And this one's actually pretty interesting, for multiple reasons. I'll tell you why once we get done with this guy.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course! I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent! Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Of course you do.
Okay, so I actually kind of like this mission simply due to the fact that it touches on a pretty interesting concept of morality. When does artificial intelligence just become straight up intelligence? Which is a subject I find absolutely fascinating. But in terms of gaming, the Commonwealth he's referring to is the Boston Commonwealth, which is the location of Fallout 4. And this dude is actually a part of a institution that is an integral part of the story, which is pretty cool. As well as these synthetic humanoids he's referring to. So it's all pretty cool that they hinted to it this early on with just a side throwaway quest. Which is awesome in my opinion, but I think they just kind of went, hey, we have this pretty cool quest that a lot of people liked. Well, I'll just make it a little bigger. Alright, so our goal is to find this robot, this android. Let me, hold on a sec. There we go. Now we can find him by talking to 4 people of certain job descriptions. We can talk to doctors, technologists, people that are just, outright friendly to everyone, like, people who run hotels and whatnot, or slavers. We have to find 4, And finding one of each category basically nullifies the rest. So let's say if we find a doctor that gives us the information we want, no other doctor will give us any more information. So we have to keep that in mind. Luckily, we can find all of them here in Rivet City. We are looking for holotapes that specifically give us the information we need. With the exception of the doctor who's here who doesn't have a holotape. We just talked to him. That's person.
We're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Nice to meet you.
That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax. Someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the wasteland. None of us believed it. Take care of yourself.
Alright, so that's simple enough. We have that holotape. I think we have to listen to them all, but I'm going to collect them all first. But you're on the rat first. Zimmer's door. Sister's Hotel. Now, I lockpicked this door already, which is why it's it's open. And it was a very easy lock, so it's pretty easy to get. Alright, we got the slaver one. The rest are downstairs. So, also, fun side note, I have the Tesla armor on because I like it. And yes, I have the shish kebab still equipped. Now, while we're playing this one, I'm going to mention real quickly that there is a unique exploit you can use to get both possible rewards. One of which is a unique weapon that is in perfect condition. You actually get two of them if you're quick enough. The other is a perk that increases your VAT's success rate by 10%. We're going for that as well. Alright, the next one we want to look for, I'm going to pull up my little checklist, is... Alright, we have 2 of the 4, which is great. Let me put this over here so I can see it. There we are. Perfect. Alright, next is Father Clifford and Seagrave's homes. We need to find their rooms.
Any trouble in this area?
Nah, not really.
Tamper with that and we're going to have a problem.
Alright, here's the church.
Have you decided on the message for your next sermon?
I'm thinking of preaching about one of the 7 deadly sins. I haven't decided which one, though.
I only needed 3? I thought I needed 4.
Good to see you.
Dr. Lee and her staff left to get Project Purity running. Really? It's ready? That's great news.
I don't want to be stupid. Hold on. Come on. There we are.
I hope there aren't any problems at the Jefferson Memorial.
I'm technically hidden right now, so I should be able to pull this off.
I never expected it to happen in my lifetime. I can hardly wait to taste clean water.
And the last holotape. Should be on the floor right here. Oh, there it is. I think so, anyway. Holotape on floor near her bed, yeah. Alright, so what do you need for the quest now? Find out of what Pinkerton the River City knows. Okay. What's up?
Hey.
So now I go to Pinkerton. Luckily, we have a shortcut. Should still be open, leading us straight to his place. If not, we can just go back the old-fashioned way. So we don't have to listen to the holotape, which is great. I thought I needed 4. I guess I'll need 3. Oh well.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Door to Rivet City. Is it down
Why
here?
don't you look where you're going?
No. Oh. It's probably under downstairs. Although I should still be good because the Mirelurk shouldn't have respawned by now. If not, if they did, I have new toys. Yeah, go to the plasma weapon and a flamethrower. Oh, right, Dunkov. There's no door into Rivet City because of this giant hole. It's on the outside of Rivet City. Aha! I'm a dolphin! This thing's easy. Get out of the water. There we go. Alright. Picking my way. Where are we at? So yeah, fairly short quest this one. The next one, Superhero Gambit, should be relatively short too? Possibly? Don't know, never done it before, so should be interesting. I don't think I've ever done this quest either. At least to completion. I think I started it but never finished. Yo, Blinkerton! Where you at, you old rustin' idiot? Oh, there he is. Why you just start running? Hey.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. What are you talking about, girl? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch. Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable. Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines. Don't let your guard down.
Okay, so this is where things become interesting. Ooh, nice room. we can tell Harkness the truth, and he'll give us a weapon, which is great. Or we can go to Zimmer, tell him to find out who it is. He'll give us the perk, and then go off to enslave Harkness.
You've been rather busy lately, asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire?
Yeah.
Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand? You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life. We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known. You know what you need to do.
All right. So we now know about the railroad, which is, as you guessed it, another faction you can join in Fallout 4, which is kind of cool.
Well,
I like that they took this little bit of information. They could have just easily, gone somewhere else and thought of something different, but no, they actually did all this stuff. It's kind of cool. The Railroad is actually one of my favorite factions of Fallout 4. Alright, let's do a quick save. And my computer acted up, so now my recorder is being weird. Hooray. Hopefully things are just fine from the recording end. Usually is when this happens. I'll have to check, though. Which always sucks. Basically what happens is my recording software locks up. I can see the preview screen still working, but the time elapsed and all my other information is just frozen. Like it says, it's only been 16 minutes and 14 seconds right now, when it's been 18 and 4 seconds, according to my thing. I do cut out a little bit in the beginning when I'm syncing up the audio. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try for both abilities.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything.
So here's how we do it. Talk to Harkness and tell him the truth.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem? I had a feeling you were going to be a problem. I should never have let you in here. Is this your idea of a practical joke? In case you haven't noticed, I'm not laughing. Have you been hitting Paulie's private stash? Just what I need. More strung-out chemheads on my boat. You have exactly 5 seconds to explain what it is you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by way of the nearest porthole. All right, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot. I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed. I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit this is pretty convincing evidence, but it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible? Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer, the Commonwealth, the Institute. My God, all those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life, everything. It's all a lie. Thank you. I'm really not sure how people would react if they found out I'm, you know, not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had. And I've had it forever.
Alright. Now we have this. We're going to run back to Zimmer. And tell him about Harkness. Let's take a look at that plasma rifle we got. It's supposed to be pretty good. Actually, it's really good. Dang. Oh. Let's put that there. Alright, we gotta hurry up to find Zimmer.
No problems to report, monsieur?
It's supposed to be here. Oh, jeez!
Hurry up!
Scare the crap out of me! Alright, I'm gonna quit. No, not great. No. Let's save over this. Now, we talk to Zimmer and tell him the truth about Harkness. He'll give us the perk in exchange for the truth.
The sooner you find my property, the...
Alright.
Harkness, you say? Yes. Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait. Find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Alright. Now we'll quickly run find Zimmer again. Not Zimmer, Harkness. Who should still be out here in the market. Talk to him again, and we need to talk about Zimmer. Not you. There you are.
Everything looks okay here.
Is there a problem?
Let's see here.
I have two sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right? I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. We're the safest, most secure.
Well, I guess I'm not getting what I needed. I didn't do it quick enough. What we're supposed to do is talk to Harkness again. And he'll talk about wanting to kill Zimmer. And then we go kill Zimmer and his bodyguard. Nope. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this part of the set. I will see you guys in a little bit where we go to the next one, which will be Superhuman Gambit, which is actually a pretty interesting one. So, I'll see you guys in the next part.